Yeah.
What do we get here?
Boop, 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 doop, 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 doop. Let's see if we get that message.
Your account is in good state. Oh, you're on the wrong account. That's why, sir.
Oh, yep. How about that one? Let's try that one. Stream options. We are live. Because I was looking at basic info. I'll go back and take a look at it and see what we have.
Why isn't the chat showing up here, man?
Yeah, because there's, where the chat is. But
the last time I opened a new window. Let's see.
Well, that's fine. We will. Boom, boom, boom.
I grabbed your URL. Oh, wait, no.
What was that?
No, yeah. Two of these going. Oh, someone's watching you. Oh, you're watching you.
I'm watching me, yeah. I'm watching me watching you.
Yes.
Is that creepy or what?
Oh, well.
Well. All right.
Well, actually, if you turn that, if you slide your, no, that's your chat right there.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're watching your chat on your.
I'm watching my chat. Oh yeah, I can. That's cool. All right. Cool. We can get going.
I'll log on and I will monitor your chat like I always do.
Thank you, sir. I need an adult.
Well, you're out of luck with me.
Oh.
You don't got no adults here.
I need an adult. All right, let's get this started. My name is Big Poppa. This is Thursday night into the Derbyverse. We're going to go into the Derbyverse and take a look to see what's happening in places around Southern California and happening this weekend. So let's first of all start out with the end of season doubleheader for Foothill Foxy Flyers. This Saturday over in Fontana, Foothill Foxy Flyers are going to be taking on North County Derby Alliance. And then the Foxtails are going to take on the North County Derby Alliance Juniors. This is going to be a doubleheader. The juniors are up first, then followed by the adults. That's going to be at 15556 Summit Avenue there in Fontana, California. Doors open at 4:30, and the first whistle is going to be at 5 o'clock. I really do like this, the facility. It is a sports court. Some of the skaters, it's pretty slick for some of them. They have to use a more stickier type wheel. But as far as the coverage, the facilities there, I really do like that facility. Nice outdoor facility, but it is well covered and stuff. So in case you have inclement weather and stuff, but I really do enjoy that. Now, with Foothill Foxy Flyers, they are going to be teaming up with the San Bernardino County Humane Society and will be collecting dog and cat items. So please, go ahead and help support them. Bring some dog toys, cat toys, blankets, anything that you think that could help the dogs and cats. We really do appreciate that. And tickets are pre-sale are $10. There are going to be at the door would be $13, and kids 10 and under are free. Again, that's going to be this Saturday in Fontana, the season closer for the Foothill Foxy Flyers, as the Foxtails take on the North County Derby Alliance Juniors, and then the Foothill Foxy Flyers take on North County Derby Alliance. I have seen the North County Derby Alliance play recently, the last couple of months. I think I've seen them 2 or 3 times. They were over at Wrecking Brawl out in Taft in October, and then I know they've been up and around and keeping pretty steady. So that would be a good bout to watch. I am looking forward to that. A follow-up from our activity on Saturday, last Saturday, V-Town up in Visalia, they went ahead and had their 10-year celebration. Now, what's really nice about that is they were helping out their charity of choice is a Combat Veterans Hope. They were doing their raffles and donating the proceeds to the raffle to the Combat Veterans Hope. They raised $900 in their raffle. That is wonderful. But what is even more wonderful than that is they've taken that and they're going to match that amount. So they're actually going to be donating to a Combat Veterans Hope $1,800. So kudos out to V-Town and their fans and everybody for raising those funds for a great cause. I really do appreciate that. Now, Orange County Roller Derby, they have their intra-league scrimmage, their intra-league scramble. They are going to be playing on Saturday at 6 p.m. The doors open at 6 p.m. Also, their food trucks arrive at 6 p.m. First whistle is going to be at 7 p.m. It's going to be at the rinks in Huntington Beach, and that's going to be at 5555 McFadden Avenue there in Huntington Beach, California. First whistle is at 7 o'clock. Their theme for this scramble is going to be Princesses versus Villains, so be sure to check that out. One of the things we wanted to share with you with Into the Derbyverse is we are going to need your help on a census. So we want to do a 2018 census of the leagues here in California. What teams are still here? How many times have you thought about, hey, this is a fast-growing sport. How many teams, how many leagues do we have in Southern California? I don't think anybody can answer that. So let's do this. Let's get together, find that information, and get that going out. I will be at Thanks Scrimmage. I want to thank Prison City Derby Dames for allowing me to do this. I will be at Thanks Scrimmage. We are going to actually have a whiteboard up and easel so we can go ahead and track the teams that are out there. I'm going to go ahead and start the list, and I'd like people to come over to our table and be able to verify, hey, I know this team is still here. You don't have this team. That team folded or disbanded, that information. So we can get that information out. What that's going to do is, that's going to give recognition to the teams themselves that, we are still here. We are playing. We are involved with the Derby community. Also, that gives you opportunities to find other teams to play. So again, we really want to help support the fan base and our leagues for roller derby so we can get this continued on. And I think the census itself will be a very viable thing because we could use that to say, hey, in Southern California, we have X amount of leagues. We are growing. Next year, we have X amount of leagues. We're still growing. So I think that would be a very viable option, and I think that would be very helpful. Now, the second thing we're going to be doing also is we are going to be doing the Into the Derbyverse 2018 Fan Faves All-Stars. If you are interested in doing this, you have the choice and have the chance to tell us what your favorites are. Who are your favorite blockers? Who are your favorite jammers? Who is your favorite coach? So if you want to be part of that, go on to our Facebook page, Into the Derbyverse. Go ahead and send us a message. Give us your email address, and what we will do is send you a survey. It's a survey brought out by SurveyMonkey. It's going to ask you 7 simple questions, and that's going to go ahead and set us up. Basically, we want to present to the Derby community a all-star team. This is the roster of 14 players that we think is the best. What's your favorite facility to go see a roller derby bout at? What's your favorite thing to do? And most importantly, who hosts the best after party. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to have that, do apologize, we're going to go ahead and keep that open up until the end of November. And then on December 4th, we're going to go ahead and present to you the All-Stars. And with your help, we can get that going. So again, you can see us at Thanks Scrimmage here in 2 weeks. You can also go onto our Facebook page, give us that message. If you want to, go ahead and like and share this, our Facebook page, with your friends so they can go ahead and get that taken care of. But also, if you don't mind, like and subscribe and share this video so other people know what we're trying to do. I just want to be just crystal clear so you understand why we do what we do here at Into the Derbyverse. I like this sport. This is my favorite sport. A lot of people, a lot of skaters will say that roller derby saved my soul. Well, roller derby helped me with my relationship with my daughter, and we became closer because of roller derby. I fell in love with roller derby at Dust Bowl many years ago, 6-7 seasons ago. But what I want to do is I want to help. We want to help the community. We want to help teams. We want to be able to bring more fans into your bouts. We want to be able to put more people seeing roller derby. And for those of you who are already experiencing roller derby, we want to help you deepen that emotion. We want to help you deepen that fan base. You know, other things that we want to do is, you know, give you information on other aspects of roller derby, whether it be WFTDA, whether it be MRDA, whether it be, you know, youth, you know, JRDA, whether it be just recreational leagues. You know, I really think that would be a great opportunity. Show you other things that are coming up. You know, where do you see roller derby going forward? You know, how do we make the community better? How do we make the community stronger? And when I mean community, I mean everybody. I mean from the person sitting in the seats watching the game to all the production staff, all the volunteers, all the skaters, all the athletes. You know, we want to be able to be your point of contact as far as fans. You know, we want to be able to help you, you know, help that community, because if the community is stronger and grows, we have more derby to watch. We have more events to go to. We have more tournaments. We have more clinics. We have more options to stay involved. You know, there's a lot of opportunities out there, and we just want to be able to be part of that. And just, again, share what we love to do. You know, is there a team out there that needs help? Is there a team out there that needs equipment? Is there a person out there that, hey, I want to be an announcer. I want to help out my team. Where do I go to? You know, I think a lot of times that we sit here and we get involved with our league, which is no problem, but we kind of forget other things that are out there. You know, how do we reach out to other leagues to get together? You know, it does take two to tango. You know, you can't just have one team going around in circles. You have to have two. So if you have multiple opportunities to do this, that's what we want to help out with. You know, we've got new rule sets. How does that play in the Derbyverse? How does that show you in the different things, you know, in the different bouts? How is that going to affect the future and stuff? So, you know, that's one of the things that we really want you to be part of the journey that we're taking. You know, we come in here, spend some of our time together and try to make things happen, but we really want you to be part of our journey. You know, we want you to come with us as we go deeper into the Derbyverse and do what we need to do and do what we want to do. I know this has been just a small rambling of things going on, but the seasons is coming down. We all know that. Why not take the opportunity to really just take a deep breath, look at what we have, and really, what can we do different? What can we do better? What's working? What's not working? That's what we want to talk about. We would like to bring you a lot more things. One of the things we want to bring you is being able to live stream at a tournament or live stream at a game. That's always a great thing. We want to bring you more interviews. Maybe not just the big stars that we see up in the upper divisions, but what about that skater just at the local level? That one skater that's really working hard on getting their minimal skills down, getting that basic skills down. And then all of a sudden they've got their first bout, and they do phenomenal. Great opportunity there. Last weekend you had the Fresh Meat Expo at the at Infinity Roller Derby. They had their third birthday, and they had a great thing. With that expo, you had teams get together. These people have skated in their leagues, but they might not have had an opportunity to skate in public, and this was their first time to skate. Did you see somebody hey, that was really great? We appreciate you coming out. That type of stuff. I think that's a great opportunity. So, again, just to recap, just as I want to be basically clear, we want you to come with us in our journey into the Derbyverse, and so we can show you all the neat and wonderful things that roller derby has to offer. So we're going to go ahead and kind of wrap it up. I know it's kind of short. No, CJ. Oh, let's go ahead and get some questions. We've got Mr.
We have something coming up this weekend.
Yes, we got something coming up this weekend.
Okay, where's that at?
That's going to be in Fontana.
Okay, what are ticket prices?
Ticket prices.
You can get them from where?
Right.
Maybe I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, maybe you weren't paying attention, but I'm glad you joined in. We are here to help you out. All right, so just to kind of wrap this up for Mr. CJ Watson, that's our man behind the camera. So it is going to be, again, the end of the season doubleheader for the Foothill Foxy Flyers. They are holding a doubleheader. Up first is going to be the Foxtails, the junior team, taking on North County Derby Alliance juniors also. That's going to start at 5 p.m. Doors open up at 4:30. That's going to be then, after that, you've got the adults playing. The Foothill Foxy Flyers are taking on North County Derby Alliance. That's going to be right after that. You can go onto the Facebook page, on the event page for Foothill Foxy Flyers, and you would be able to see what that, to get tickets. So ticket pre-sales are $10. You can save $3 if you do it pre-sale, or at the door, it will be $13. Again, kids 10 and under are free.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
Doubleheader. How long do those games matches usually last?
Typically, what you have now, these both teams will go a full bout, so you have two 30-minute periods. So you're going to have two 30-minute periods, which is an hour. In between each period is going to be maybe 15, and then between each game is going to be half hour. Okay. 15, 20 minutes, half hour. So you're looking at 3 hours. Easily. 3 hours easily.
So if you take the family there, you're going to spend an evening.
Yep, you're going to spend an evening. They've always have a snack bar out there. Okay. Their snack bar helps the Foxtails. That helps support the Foxtails. They also have some great vendors out there. LuLaRoe, Del Oro, which is LuLaRoe is a fashion clothing.
Oh yeah. Okay.
There is Del Oro out there, and they are what am I trying to say? Oils, but they're essential oils. Okay. So they're local out of Joshua Tree, and they're designed by a roller derby skater for roller derby, because honestly, really some stinky people.
So really, it's not just two teams skating against each other. There's a whole kind of event going on.
Big event. And you know, this is one thing. I'm glad you brought that up. This is one thing that what I really like with Foothill Foxy Flyers, what they've done this season, is they have whenever they have an event, it's always a doubleheader because they have the adults play, and then they have the juniors play, and then they have the adults play. And that's nice is they bring other teams in that both have the adult team and the juniors team, so you get to see both. I mean, I'm going to be quite honest. There's a couple of foxtails that just scare me in their their agility and their abilities, because they're like between 8 and 18, but man, they're vicious. They're vicious, you know. So that's what helps out too. But again, big event.
Those young bones are a little more bendy.
I think a couple of them are just made out of rubber. They're just made out of rubber.
So that does sound like a big end of the year event, or is that the normal way their events are?
No, actually, the funny thing is that's not a big end of year event. That's just a season closer for them. But what happens is they do this all the time. So when you do have a doubleheader, you're going out to Foothill, they give you an event. You know, they give you roller derby.
Okay.
You know, it's not just go out there, hour and a half, you're done. No, this is a 3-hour thing. You know,
this sounds really exciting.
Oh yeah,
now.
It's great. Yeah. Also, bring your chairs. If you've got a nice little comfy camp chair that you want to bring that. You know, so you sit there, you know, enjoy a evening of roller derby and stuff, and being able to do that. And it's really nice because what's right where they have it, you've got the San Gabriel Mountains. You know, you're right there at the foothill of the San Gabriel Mountains, so that's always nice. It's going to be getting a little bit chilly.
I was going to say, the weather's going to turn.
Yeah, weather's going to turn. So,
yeah.
So bring your blanket, bring your hoodie, you know, and I think that would be a good event.
Get some snacks.
You got the snacks. Again, they always have the snacks. That helps out the foxtails get their equipment and get them, switched over and stuff.
That's exactly why people sell tickets. You know, they need to buy their equipment.
Right? Yeah. Seriously, you need to
pay for their
Okay.
Pay for their
here's one thing that's really, they got to pay for the venue. But the other thing too is I looked at, I saw something neat. They've got, if you go to Empire Skate Shop, great people out there. They had they showed you some new wheels that came out, and again, I'm not a skater or an expert on this, but these wheels were cool because they had glitter in it, but they also lit up.
Well, everything's cool with
glitter, yeah.
LED lights on them. Yeah, that's awesome.
But they had them, and I was looking at them, and they're reasonably priced. But if you think about it, 4 wheels was like $20-$30. You need 8. You know, 8, and that's a wheel that's just set up for maybe a certain type of surface.
Right.
So if you're playing sports court, which this is here, or you go down to Ventura at the Skate Plus, which is an actual skating rink, and they have a polished wood. You're going to need a different.
That's a harder wheel. Right?
Yeah. Well, actually, that's going to be a harder wheel. You need a harder wheel. When you get outside, like a rougher one, you're going to need a softer wheel to give you more of a grip on it. So
and
and
get some flex.
Flex, right? Yeah, when you're hitting the divots.
I've fallen off enough skateboards to know that the wheels matter.
I remember my first skateboard my grandma bought me. It was a Nash skateboard, and it had jaws on it.
Oh,
it had a shark on it.
Probably the coolest skateboard.
Oh yeah, it was the coolest skateboard. But yeah, I've taken enough spills on it and stuff. But so you've got that going on. That's a great opportunity. That's just not just that you see once or twice. A lot of leagues do that. You know, West Coast Junior Knockouts. They had a doubleheader. They brought in Sodak Attack from Sioux Falls, South Dakota. They traveled all the way down to South Dakota to play. So you had a doubleheader there. You had 3 hours. That's a great facility to go to, too. So if you can, do me a favor. Go into your comments. And here's your question of the day. Where do you like to watch roller derby? What is your favorite venue to watch roller derby at. Don't worry about the teams. You know, it may not be your home team, but you may have traveled on an away game or went to a tournament. But what's your favorite venue to go to? So let's go ahead and recap everything that we've got going on. So you know who we are. You know what we're doing this for. You know, we're going to be always above board, crystal clear.
Self-aggrandizement. Right?
Yes.
We're just trying to be famous over here. With all of 3 people watching us.
3 people watching
Ooh,
us.
And
Hey.
2 of them are us.
Hey, and we appreciate that other person watching us. We do, really do. But if you can, we've got the All-Stars coming up. You've got your ballot. So go onto our Facebook page, hit that little message. Go ahead and send us your email. We'll shoot you out that survey so you can, be part of that. We'll announce that again. That's going to be up until the end of November, November 30th. We're going to go ahead and announce that all-star team and the questions, the results of the questions that we have. That's going to be on December 4th. Then also we've got the census. We want to know where you're at. Where are you watching us from? What leagues are you part of? What teams do you play? What derby do you play? Are you with juniors only? Are you an adult and you're coaching juniors? Are you juniors and supporting adults? Whatever that is, we appreciate that. But again, we're going to go ahead and be starting that census over at Thank Scrimmage, and we want to have that taken care of. So please come out, see Big Poppa.
Where is it?
That's going to be, Thank Scrimmage is going to be in Corona. That is always going to be hosted by the Prison City Derby Dames. That's going to be at the rinks in Corona. That is the Saturday after Thank Scrimmage. So that's not this Saturday. That is next Saturday. So you know what that means?
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving is next Thursday.
It is next Thursday. And then we have just a few more weeks left of the year.
Yeah, seriously. I think there's like 40 days left or 40-some days left until Christmas. That's scary. That's scary. But again, so go on to that page also. You can go on to Prison City Derby Dames, their event page, take a look at Thank Scrimmage, see all the games that they've got going on. I think they finalized their schedule. They've got, I know at least they got 2 junior bouts going on. And be able to see that 2 scrimmages.
And so these are like pickup games?
Yeah, think of it as like pickup games.
Right?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Everybody who likes each other, got along all year long. Maybe you didn't get a chance to skate with your friends.
Right.
Now you can.
Now you can. That's great. Yeah, that's basically what it is. What I like about Thank Scrimmage. Again, that's one of my favorite events that I look forward to is Thank Scrimmage, because you have people that have skated against these people, People skated against these skaters. Now you get to skate with these skaters. They have different themes. They have different skill levels going on. You've got mixed. You've got men only, women's only, co-ed. You've got beginners. You've got intermediates. You got advanced. So it's always a full day. So go ahead and check on that Facebook out there, and also come check us out and help us with that census so we can get that taken care of. What else do we got there, Mr. CJ?
So that means that after you went out and got beat up on Black Friday, you can go watch other people roughhouse a little bit?
Yeah. Well, you already have that wrestling match you have on Thank Scrimmage, on Thanksgiving. With the family. Then you go in, and this is what's very important that people do not understand about the secret of roller derby. Roller derby will help you on Black Friday because you can hip check people, you can shoulder check people, and there's no fouls. There is no fouls.
Or if you're agile enough, you can squeak through.
Right. Those jammers. Have you seen those jammers on the clearance cell, on the door busters?
And they get the doorbuster.
Boom! That door opens. They're right through the pack.
There you go.
And they score the points. But you've got that going on, and then Saturday, you've got a full day of derby. Starts at 10 a.m. I think it's over by 5. Vendors. You've got some great vendors out there at Thank Scrimmage, so be sure to check that out.
Food.
That's one nice thing. with the rinks, they've got a snack bar already there.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what?
What?
They serve beer.
Oh, well.
Yeah, they serve beer.
It's a great way to end the weekend. You drink enough of it, you just sleep right through Sunday.
Right. Well, don't drink and skate. That's a no-no. But after you're done skating, I recommend the 805. So, yeah.
Sounds like a full week.
It is a full week. Oh, my gosh. The next two weeks are going to be full. But don't forget also, December 1st, you've got that coming up. You got more events coming up December 1st. I think you even go all the way to December 8th. December 8th, you got Winetown. They're doing their Naughty versus Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that's going to be a scrimmage and stuff. We're going to talk more about that next week and get that up there to you. So check out your favorite team's Facebook page, their website. See what they've got going on. So, again, we got that. What else are we going to cover there, Mr. C.J. Watson?
Oh, I don't know, sir. That's a lot. I can't get my brain away from things scrimmage. So.
Yes. That is a full day of Derby. That is a full day of Derby.
Able to get some interviews.
Hey,
in between bouts.
That would be great. If you want to come out and talk Derby with us, we'll be out there, do a little interview. We'll ask you our 5-minute jam questions. We got some.
And we'll ask you the super secret question, which isn't going to be secret anymore when we want to know if you have any specific.
Ooh, you brought up a good thing. Here's our super secret question we're going to ask you. What do you have or what do you do as a pre-game ritual? That's the secret question.
It is.
Yeah.
And you're going to get all these answers and you're going to string them together.
We're going to string them together.
Yeah.
And then we might ask the most important question. What do you have on your pizza? That's important because people want to know.
Yeah. That might be their pre-game ritual.
Oh, it could be. It could be. So
okay.
We'll get that going on.
Sounds good.
All right. We're going to go ahead and wrap that up. Now, don't forget, go over to Facebook, like and share our Facebook page with your friends. And if you like this rambling that we do on a continuous basis, give us a thumbs up and subscribe or share it with other people that you think are half-cocked as we are. And again, my name is Big Poppa. It's been my pleasure, and as always, keep your friends close and keep your enemies within 20 feet of the pack, and we'll see you trackside.